It says we're live. You can still see me. I think
can
it's
see you.
good. All right, let me try to tweet out that link again. What's up, everyone? Sorry that we're so good at the internet.
Oh, dude.
It's fine. This is what happens when we try to go live, like, at the last second.
Well, I think what we learned here was this: we shouldn't do this
We shouldn't
again.
do this ever again.
Yeah. There's the one watching now, and I think it's me.
Okay, wait. I got a link. I got the link.
Okay.
We are live. Why can't I just automatically do this? We're live for real. For reals.
For real, for real.
That feels good. All right, let's see if anyone came back. Sam is
real?
here.
For real,
Sam
for
is
real?
here. Sam. All right.
For real, for real, for real.
Dallas and I apparently had nothing to do on a Friday. And I have my keyboard out on the, so unprofessional. So unprofessional. But I had to type somewhere. What's up, Dallas? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, buddy. I'm excited to be here. That's it. That's all I got. Just excited to be here.
I do want to say, is it working, by the way? Brent, Max, Sam, is it working now? I want to say thanks to everyone who, John, what's up, buddy? Who watched part 2 today. We dropped that, Dallas. A lot of people watched it. 154 people have already watched your take on years 2017 through 21 of Bowman Draft. Did you enjoy doing that video with me?
I did not.
Yeah, it didn't. It really reads that way on the screen.
Yeah,
when
I
watched
really
it back.
I didn't have a lot of fun. Yeah, what was funny about that Bowman video is that was like the longest one we've done in a long time.
Yeah.
And there was like the second half was definitely I was feeling it. I was feeling the length.
It's impossible for me to know when I do a video like that, like how long it's gonna be. It's like I go, hey, I want to do 11 years of Bowman Draft, but I don't know how long it's gonna be, and so I can't really make a decision based on time. I've never opened that succession of packs before,
Yeah.
But to me, the idea, I got the idea, and Max said he loved the series. Thank you, Max. But it was like an idea, and I'm like, we have to do this. Once it came to me,
Yeah, but what series is he talking about? Like West Wing? There's so
Did we
many
mention West
options.
Wing? Is that what he's talking about?
It could
I don't
be
think
talking
we
about
talked
West
about
Wing.
West Wing.
After season 4, it kind of fell off.
I do need a new show, Dallas. Are you watching something that I should watch?
Have you ever heard of Mad Men?
Come on,
yeah.
something I don't know. You're watching a
I
documentary
am
about
watching.
the
We're
Pope.
watching.
What
I am.
is the documentary you're watching about the Pope the one with what's his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. No, what was the guy with the young Pope? Is that the documentary?
Yeah,
Is that the
Jude Law.
documentary?
It's a
Jude Law
documentary
was
with
not
Jude
actually the
Law.
Pope. We're gonna lose some subscribers. Should
No,
we open some cards? I have this. This has been sitting here for 2 months.
Sure, but before you do that, I will give you a recommendation. Have you watched Baskets?
No, that's the one with isn't Louis Anderson in that?
Yeah, he's the dad, or he's the mom. He plays the mom, and then
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis is in it. It's a trip. It's super weird, but I very much have enjoyed it. And I also just started Fargo.
Oh, Fargo's great. I mean, there are certain seasons that are better, but you started season 1 of Fargo.
Started it off. I'm on the 4th episode,
God.
and I like it. I like it quite a bit.
There's 4 seasons of Fargo, and they're all fantastic. They're not all like completely great throughout, but every season has like at least one character where you're like, oh my God, I cannot look away.
Yeah,
It's really, really fan. It doesn't make any sense that a show based on that movie should be good. It's so good.
Wait, because the movie was bad.
Oh, Sean says he's rewatching The Newsroom. Dallas and I are big Sorkin guys, and
Yeah,
so go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if you watch The Newsroom, you better be watching Sports Night.
Yeah,
They don't
Sean,
watch
have you
Sports
watched
Night.
Sports Night? So what's funny about, as a guy who's watched Sports Night, and what was the stand-up one?
Oh, hold on, Jason, don't disrespect. We went live. I don't need that disrespect.
Jason
we
wrote,
went
I
live.
paused Bo Burnham to check in to see what was being ripped. How many albums of yours do you think we'd have to buy to put you above Bo Burnham?
I'm off the charts, dude. I fell.
Oh no.
Yeah, I fell. But you know what? It was fine. I was 4 days. Spent 4 days at number 2, and that was way more than I ever.
That's amazing.
Actually, that's not true. 5 days. I spent 5 days at number 2, and then And then like fell off so
So you
far
didn't
that
get the radio bump. What's the station you were on?
no, I did. I did get the radio bump.
That was fun. You got to go on the radio.
It
And
was
talk
fun.
about
It was fun.
Did you did you talk about Toxchrome?
On the radio? No, man.
Good night, you guys. It was great to see you. I need to find a new co-host. Right.
On the radio, it's always funny because they're like, "Yeah, tell us about the album." And
I
I'm
think
like,
Woods
"It's a."
would want to hear about Toxchrome. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I was about to do a great impression, and you cut me off.
Go ahead.
You're already like a radio host already, just cutting me off. The radio is great. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna bring you on for a segment." And you're like, "Oh, awesome!" And then you get on there like, "Hey, tell us about the new album." And you're like, "Well, it's a comedy album." They're like, "Okay, we're up against it. Coming up next." And then they go to the next thing.
Yeah.
You have like 2 seconds.
You're talking to me like I've never been on the radio before.
They
Dallas.
all they want is to talk about Joe Rogan. That's all anybody wants to talk about.
You want to talk about Joe Rogan?
No, I don't. I
Big
have
Joe
no-
Rogan guy, Dallas McLaughlin. Sean, I do love. Wait, what can't you find streaming anywhere? Sports Night? Probably not at all. I don't think it's. I don't even remember what it aired on. Let's
If
open
our
some cards so we don't lose viewers.
If
Keep
our
talking about
co-host
Sorkin.
Nick McCann didn't spend every night rewatching my Sports Night DVDs, I would send it to you, Sean, so you could watch it.
The thing that I learned though about is it Studio 60. It was Studio 60 was the sound was like this SNL one, right? The Matthew Perry, which also started out so good and then was really bad. But then when you really watch all of them, they're the same show. Like it's the same show, the same love interest. And sometimes the lead guy is split into 2 guys, like Sports Night, or
Studio 60.
But in Newsroom, it's just Jeff Daniels, and he is kind of like they combine Casey McCall and Dan Rydell into one guy. And
I would say that,
and they're all having a relationship with the producer of the show. It's like, oh, it's the same. But then Joe pointed out Sorkinisms, that thing where it's like he rewrote everything. It's like he uses the same lines in every single movie.
Yeah. There's like a video that somebody put together, a supercut of like
Yeah.
Sorkin. So, yeah, Sports Night and Newsroom are probably my favorite Sorkin shows. I think West Wing's good. There's so many episodes that it's like every season there's 10 episodes you could do without. Studio 60 was just fine, but every time they wrote sketches, all
Those
their
sketches were so bad. They're
bad.
supposed to be these amazing sketch writers, and then the sketches were awful. Max wants to know who your favorite stand-up is, and if you listen to other stand-up.
Probably Bo Burnham, probably my favorite. You know what? The guy that was actually, I was on the charts next to these 2 people quite consistently during the last week. And they are 2 of my favorite stand-ups. Kyle Kinane is so funny. And then Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, I've heard that guy.
Nate Bargatze has 2 specials on Netflix, and he has 2 albums. So I've been able to perform with him a few times. Really, really funny dude. So those 2, I go listen to those 2.
Oh,
Kyle Kinane, Nate Bargatze.
Who's a redemption in Inception, Max? Since you just watched a case of this, because we have one. Tell me it's someone good. Is Mike Trout in Bowman Inception? I like these cards. I don't know. I think we only get 1 auto. So I think that that's probably that card right there. Well, let's check these out. Jordan Walker. So they took all their like Bowman cards from last year, because I know this because we just opened 2020 and that's Jordan Walker's picture. Tyler Soderstrom, he's on my fantasy team, Dallas.
Is he?
He sure is. Jalen Palmer for the Mets. So some of these guys were drafted this year. Luis Rodriguez is. Let's see. There we got Christian Santana. There's our... you get 2 autos, right? Okay, so Freddie Valdez is to 400. So a numbered one is nice. Let's look at the back card.
Freddie, not Framber Valdez.
And that's Ronnie Mauricio to 99. Let's get a good look at these.
That's a good card.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I want to point something out. Hey, Max from Certified Sports Cards is here. You guys, I want to talk about. I've really been trying to improve the channel. We've kind of gone to lengths. I started editing more, trying to make more impressive videos. But something I want to point out that I think some people will miss is that I've really been working on my fingers. I still have some work to do. But they look a lot better. If you looked at the first episode of Toxchrome, you know what I mean? Like that thumb's pretty on point. You know, the nail looks good. I'm a dad, so I just end up doing the dishes all day. But it's my dedication to Toxchrome.
It's a good looking card. It's a good looking hand, a good looking
Our
card.
personal drinking break, Sean. Yeah. Oh, we hit anytime Houdini hits like a numbered card. What? Someone give me the rules. It's if you hit a numbered card, you got to drink. So Dallas, we hit 2 numbered cards. You got to drink twice.
Okay, all right. I'm drinking another My Cat from Hell's.
Dallas is drinking the same Cat from Hell's. It's been open for 2 weeks.
We're album dropped out of number 2. We're having tough times financially. I got to drink the same beer.
All right, let's look at I don't like talking crap about other people who make YouTube videos and their fingers, but there's a dude who's really, really popular, and his thumb almost made me puke this week. Let's check out what our
Are you talking about Ryan's toys?
redemption is.
Talking about
Be a Mike Trout. Be a Mike Trout. What's
Come
silver
on.
signings gold? Is that to 50? Derek Brooks. They look like sizzle digits. I love
there
you,
it
Derek.
is.
Okay, let's see what I think the gold's to 50. What is it? Rainbow foil.
Parallel.
To 600.
600 is considered a base.
This is the slowest roll.
No, this is good. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Can I ask you a question real quick, Sean, before you reveal this?
Buddy,
Can I
we've
ask you a
been
question?
watching, Dallas. We got to drink one more time.
Are you thinking about getting a vasectomy?
Here's my line for you about vasectomies.
Yeah.
It's a vasectomy. It's not a vasecto you. Okay, so that's my answer. Let's find out who we got. Oh, let's go.
I honestly can't read it. Is that a Spencer Torkelson?
That is Spencer Torkelson, Dallas.
Oh, Torque Hunt.
We just talked about what a big auto getting a torque is. It's a 1 of... No, don't mess with me. Wouldn't it say it's a 1 of 1? Okay. I would be sad if we hit our biggest card of the show in a live thing that I just threw together that we couldn't even get right the first time.
And that's not true. The biggest card we've ever hit was
Bartolo
that
Colon.
Yeah, that Bartolo Colon Mets card. No, the Mike Trout, who is a Yankee great or whatever, Mike Trout. Remember that card?
Yeah,
Like
this is a big
1-of-1,
drink,
and
even if it's not numbered. I think it is.
It was his
Silver
DNA.
signings. Gold. It's probably to 50, right? Every time
Do I
it's
pull-
gold.
Do I pull out the office whiskey to
Yeah,
drink?
it's probably a whiskey. That's a whiskey one.
It's office whiskey. That's what it's the worst whiskey I have.
Yeah, the only bummer about foil fractor is 1-of-1, but that's not the foil fractor, right? The rainbow foil parallel. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to show you that, guys. That is a 1-of-1. Holy crap, Dallas! We just hit. I want to talk about Tox Chrome for a second because
That is a 101. John Diamond just said it's a 101.
that is 2 boxes of Inception back to back where we hit a 1-of-1. We hit out of the Inception UEFA, the Champions League. Sam says to 25. Gosh, darn it.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Okay.
Now, is it every time you mention the numbers we have to drink? I'm so
No,
confused.
it's every time we hit a numbered card. Did you drink for this one?
Can it be every time you mention the
it's
numbers?
still just the fact that it's to 25 is not a bummer at all. No. It's fine. Not a 1-of-1. I'll take it to 25 of torque. That's huge.
Okay, all right. Calm down in the comments with not a 101.
No.
It's
They're
not a
trying
101.
to let me
Jesus
know.
Christ.
It's also not a card that I have right now is the problem. It's a piece of paper that I have to hope torque is already signed. And yeah. Okay.
No, listen. Wait, you have to. It's a piece of paper. You have to hope he signed.
The way redemptions work is that I have to scratch off a code on the back. I have to input into the Topps website, and then they'll be
Sean.
like, "We'll get back to you in 10 to 12 years."
Sean, listen. Bob Marley taught me all I need to know about redemptions.
So I watched an awesome video. Max, I don't know if you're still here, but Certified Sports Cards. If you don't subscribe to his channel on YouTube, it's freaking awesome. He did a video where he had a bunch of expired redemption cards. Because look at this. It says if I don't, like, let's say I didn't open this box. I got a ton of boxes I haven't opened. And if I didn't open this by, October 31st, happy Halloween 2023, it expires and they wouldn't actually have to send me the card, right? So if, let's say I held this box for 10 years and you, then you open it and you pull this, you're out of luck. Max sent a bunch of those in and they sent him a bunch of stuff. And it wasn't like he didn't have a torque card. It was all a bunch of like lower end prospect autos. But they sent him a bunch of awesome stuff. Like Topps made good on that, which was
about
really cool to
time.
see.
He isn't signing. He's hitting off a tee right now.
Torque. All right, that was a good box. That was a great box.
Great box. Felt good.
You know what I did wrong is I don't know how much time you have. Do you have to go?
We can do more if you. Did people in the chat want to see more?
They probably want to see more. If they're here, they're not doing anything else tonight.
That is not true. I feel like we have trapped these people.
Sam, yes, thank you, Sam. Let's see what.
Sam, I need you to understand something. My wife is very angry that I'm doing this.
Yeah, sports cards. Yeah, that was Max. That was Max's video. His stuff is amazing. Besides being like the first champion of Tox Chrome, Max was the one who gave away that Luis Robert card. Okay, I have other things, but like my wife went to Target and brought this home. I know friends don't let friends open Panini, but it's got 2 autos.
I don't like who you're becoming.
Friends don't let friends open Panini. I'm gonna make a shirt that says that. Let's do the Elite Extra Edition. We can open some other stuff. We can open some basketball.
No, open the shit cards.
No, that's what these are. But there's an auto. Let's do this. John says my fingernails are pretty. John, that's all I care about. I don't want to have 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. I want to have the best hands in the game. That's all I want.
That's all that matters, really, when you think about it.
I literally, I've been moisturizing a lot.
Everybody can buy cards. You can't buy good hands.
You have to work for good fingernails when you're 42 and you have 3
Are you
kids.
42 now?
I'm gonna be 43 in a couple
Are you gonna get a vasectomy?
Dude, you must stop. I can't. I'd love to see the like on YouTube. They can tell you when you say things and like when you lose viewers, you know, or like.
No, this crowd is into vasectomy talk. I can guarantee you.
Was it my boy Terrier? No, Max. It's like a super huge dude on YouTube. Like everyone knows who he is, and I don't like naming names. And I actually like I don't. There's no one really that I don't like their.
It's Ryan's Toy Reviews. That's who it is.
Sports Card says pull the Genesis Mellow. Dallas has been complaining about not opening enough basketball, so I think we'll open those.
I love basketball.
We got something. This is it. Yeah. This is what we got. Why are these backwards? Okay, let's do this. Panini. This is why no one opens you. That's backwards too. Darn it.
What if Panini was in the chat?
Panzini. Panini's in the chat.
He's in the. She just got really sad.
Austin Love.
I'm doing my best.
There's no way. Let's see what we got. Axel DePaula, great name. Cool.
Can I be honest with you?
This is all I want is for you to be honest with me.
These cards are real terrible.
So there's that Gordon Grachefo. I mean,
these aren't even real people. These are not real people.
If you can start with a Torque auto and then move on to a Gordon Grachefo, that is top tier YouTubing. Trust me, as someone who has made way too many videos, this is backwards. This is why people don't like. We're gonna use a real card.
That DPL card looks like.
You don't want to know what DPL stands for. You don't want to know. Let's move on. That is.
Oh, we hit another Torkelson.
Jay Allen. Look, man. Sometimes my wife goes to Target. In fact, not sometimes. She always goes to Target, and she bought me cards. I was like, oh, that's nice, honey.
I thought Target stopped selling cards.
No. And then she goes, "Are they good?" And you have to go, "Yes, thank you."
Oh, that's nice.
So she bought me some cards. Hey, Brent, can I open the cards you sent me? I got those today. Brent sent me mail day.
First off, dodgy trousers. That's a great comment. You can just make up names. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like Panini was because Panini doesn't have the rights to anything. So like,
we don't even have rights to real baseball players. Like they used a computer to generate actual.
It was like when Barry Bonds wasn't in MLB The Show, but it was some guy named like Reggie Lawson or something.
Yeah, it was Reggie Lawson. That's right. That was possible. Oh, it was two. It was either one auto or one mem card, and we got that DPL. Which stands for I'm not gonna make something up.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna open up Brent's cards after we open up this pack of Mosaic.
Ooh.
Draymond Green.
Ooh.
There's DiVincenzo. You've been following basketball this year, Dallas?
You know what? Not at all. I've actually the trade deadline happened.
I need to work on my nails. That's the next step. Sorry, go ahead.
It's all right. Somebody talked about the trade deadline, and I have been so out of it.
There's a Jalen Smith rookie debut card.
Oh, my daughter is having a sleepover. Hold on.
All right. You want me
You
to
can
like
keep going.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
that's
keep
fine.
going.
All right,
keep
that's
going.
fine.
What do you need? Hi.
You're on the stream, Amelia.
Not-
Jordan
not here,
Nwora.
but you have to do it.
That's a good one. Well, that's not. I don't know if that's a good one, but that's a cool mosaic prism. DeAndre Ayton and Anthony Davis. Not a terrific pack, but I do like those Jam Masters ones with their heads a little bit bigger. Reminds me of NBA Jam.
Yeah. I like basketball cards, but
McCringleberry.
are they worth anything though?
Basketball cards. If you hit a good one, these ones aren't really.
Have you? What's the last time you
is
watched a semi-pro?
Oh, with you in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, remember when we went and saw it in the theater?
It's so funny. I watched it last night. It's so funny.
All right, we got hosed on that pack. Let's see if our little bonus pack is good. I gave these to my daughters because she loves paint cards. There's Lonnie Walker. Can we get a rookie? Can we get one rookie? Yeah.
I wouldn't even know who a rookie is anymore.
There you go. Not bad. For the Hawks.
Oh, I love the Hawks.
I'm going to open up. Brent sent us some cards. Thank you, Brent. Went to my P.O. box today. The Jam Masters makes Anthony Davis look like a normal person. They, like, some of them, like, they did a LeBron one where his head, like, looks like NBA Jam. They didn't really, like...
I did a commercial.
Ooh,
I
wait,
did a commercial with Anthony Davis, and he's a big man.
What's going on here, Brent? Thank you for
Big
sending
man,
these.
much bigger than you think.
Wait, you did a commercial with Anthony Davis?
Yeah, I worked on a. Well, I wasn't in it, but I worked on it.
There's like a what have we got going on here?
Very tall.
Something funny going on there.
Not
have you
as
seen
big.
Jackass 4? Have you seen that yet?
No, but I have seen Jackass Forever.
Is that the last? That's the new one.
Just kidding. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. Have you?
I want to go see it.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, you want to go right now?
John, I did look into flights for San Jose on Sunday.
Are you coming? Super Bowl?
No, it's just too much traveling. It's too
I
much
guess
traveling.
this will have to do. Dallas talked about coming up here for the Super Bowl. I've kind of revealed already two of these cards, and they look amazing, Brent.
It would have been fun,
You're
but
a gentleman in the scholar. We could have gone to Jackass Forever too.
we could have done that.
True story. I was thinking about this morning. I've forgotten about this for like 20 years. That I played a show, and then at one point, Wee Man put me on his shoulders, and I did a guitar solo. That's a true thing that happened, and I have to start writing these things down because I'm getting old. All-Star Heroes.
Ooh,
Look at the bottom, the Fan Fest. I don't remember what year that was.
that's amazing. That's got to be. I'm gonna guess that's 89.
Here, we'll look at the back, but there's another Will Clark. Let's see what Brent sent. Aw, dude. That's a Transcendent Buster Posey. Brent, you didn't have to do that. Dang,
Brent,
dude.
Thank
That's such
you.
an awesome card. To 90. Hey, this isn't for you.
It's clearly not.
This is for me. That was really nice of you, Brent.
No, that's really nice of you,
That's
Brent.
such a sweet card. All right, now let's look at the back of these. Yeah, All-Star Heroes. 92. So that would have been
92. Jam Masters Will Clark.
so good. Jam Masters.
I would love a Jam Masters Will Clark. That'd be
Dallas
so
sent me an
fun.
awesome MLB Jam shirt with Matt. Was it Will Clark and Matt Williams? Is that who's on it?
I believe that was who was on it.
So good.
Have you ever worn it?
Yeah, dude, I wear it weekly.
It's okay if you haven't.
No.
Joe doesn't ever wear what I get.
I literally wear it every week. Every week I wear it.
Yeah, I wore. I have that Bo Jackson shirt that I love quite a bit.
I'm just reading the chat. You guys are all awesome for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you who watched.
Should I show something?
Yeah, because then I have this. I mean, then probably we'll say goodnight. Don't thank me.
we
Thank Joey Bart. I thank Joey Bart daily. Are we gonna have baseball, you guys? Do you think that's gonna happen? I feel like the whole thing about them having the DH, that was a big deal. So like them agreeing to that, and then some of the other stuff, like it feels like maybe it's gonna happen, right? Am I just making stuff up?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about baseball and actually like getting to watch baseball and follow baseball and like collect baseball cards of players who are playing baseball in 2022.
Sean, are you gonna get a vasectomy?
I might give myself one right now if I have to keep.
Now that'll get some
Now,
views.
why do you think that I have this cheap?
Cheap fun breaks is another way to say vasectomy.
Do you remember when we hit that 1-of-1 Spencer Torkelson earlier? Gosh,
Yeah, and then it was quickly taken away from us.
That's a huge card, by the way. Torque is like such a. I mean, if he
Have you ever tried to explain to somebody, and this is for the chat too, have you ever tried to explain to somebody card collecting now?
I have, yeah. I have a pretty good like view of it. If you want to hear it.
No. Well, I mean, you can whatever you want to say. I'm game.
No.
I was just trying to explain to somebody how card collecting works now, as opposed to like when we were kids.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It's really hard to explain, other than they figured out how to make things worth money now.
Here's my viewpoint on it, and let me see if this, Max, I'll steal myself out. Let me see if this works for you. When we were kids and you'd go into the sports card store, because we had those then still, like we have now, LCSs. The cards, like the packs of cards weren't super expensive, right?
No.
Vintage cards were, like if you wanted like a Tom Seaver rookie card when you were like 8, you're going to have to spend some money on that.
Tom Seaver.
But the crap on the walls that had autographs, like they sold sports memorabilia at these places in the 80s. That was expensive, right? If you wanted like the Mike Tyson autograph picture or the Joe Montana, you know what I mean? That was there and that was expensive. What Topps did and what sports cards companies did is they figured out a way to take that stuff and put it in packs. And that's why it's changed since we were kids. Because when we were kids, you didn't open a pack thinking you were going to hit an auto or a piece of jersey. That wasn't a thing. But those things existed. Jerseys existed. Signed jerseys existed. They were expensive. It was a genius move to figure out a way to make it a little bit more exciting and for people who want to spend money on it to do. And that's what it is now. It's sports memorabilia and cards together.
Like when you were a kid, did you ever think to yourself, like, man, one day I'm going to hit a redemption of a 1 out of 25?
No, I didn't think that was something that because there was no signs of that ever being a thing. I love that it is. That's what's got me back into cards. Had I started opening cards and it was probably the same way it was when we were 6, I don't think I would have kept up with it. I'm
just kidding. I was trying to grab something.
Alone.
I was trying to grab something while you're talking. First off,
Rando's here.
We collect shiny pictures of dudes. That's a great way to describe it. But I did want to say this MLB thing, that this latest thing that they said about minor leaguers. Wow. We're not going to have baseball.
I was so positive and you're like, it's not happening.
We're not going to have it. Like they're basically playing the whole, we shouldn't pay college players because they're getting an education. Like, come on. This is just dumb. This is dumb.
I agree. There's like my wife is like pro owner and we're having problems because of it. Like,
how is she pro owner?
Look what she does for a living, man. She works on the business
She
side
does work for the Giants.
And I'm the creative. She works for the Giants? What?
Yeah, she's part owner of the Giants.
I would think I would know that. Sam said Sean spends a lot of time opening cards of high schoolers in pro uniforms. I don't know. No one brings that up. I think it's very strange that we all love Bowman and it's all fake.
Sean also spends a lot of times just outside of high schools.
Okay, you know what? There's a high school right next to my kid's elementary school. I had to wait in line to get him. Let's open up some dollars. Who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Probably the players.
I think that probably the owners again. Going back to the. All right, this is a Donruss Fat Pack. Jamar Chase. That's all I care about really in this. These are all the. I don't care about.
I'm just happy my Bengals are playing. Like I can't explain it. It's almost like if the Browns went to the Super Bowl for you. Like it doesn't make any logical sense.
I don't love the Browns anymore the way I used to. There's future quarterback of some team. Taysom Hill. There's Laviska Shenault.
When it comes to football, like the Chargers left San Diego. I knew how that unfolded because of the podcast that Nick and I do, the Kept Faith. We were covering it when it was happening, so we all knew it was going to happen. It wasn't even a thing, so it was just a lot of lies and shadiness, and it really exposed how dirty and crappy the NFL is. And then the Chargers left, and I just didn't care about the professional game anymore. And I literally told myself the only way I'm going to care about football again is if the Bengals are good. And that was like a fail safe because the Bengals are never good. And now they're all of a sudden in the Super Bowl. It's crazy. I'm very excited. Those are cool looking cards. I like those cards.
These are cool. Let's see if we can get. We do have a Blu-ray rookie. Like again, Panini. Panini. It's not that hard to make them all go in the same direction.
If you guys could email Panini.
Jamar Jefferson, and speaking of the Browns, there is Anthony Schwartz, and that's Zadarius Smith. Zadarius Smith, not a great fat pack of donors, but you know what? I mean, it is what it is. We opened a little bit of everything tonight. We opened Bowman Inception. We opened football. We opened basketball. We opened Panini Elite Extradition. We opened some cards from our friend Brent. Thank you, Brent. We do have an address in our our description. You guys could send us stuff. Focus. Dallas,
I was going to say.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I was just wanting to show you my favorite card. I was going through a quarterly. I think I'm behind on going through quarterlies. I think I literally have a box that I haven't even opened of my quarterly. But this card is probably one of my favorite cards.
Oh, yeah. The Jesse Winker when he's in that awesome.
Jesse Winker card is just, it's like a beautiful.
That's a pretty nice one.
Such a beautiful card. It's a 1 of 21, which is a weird number.
Wait, it's what? What is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I don't think I sent you a 1 of 21. I don't think that.
Listen, I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna do something crazy. I had so much fun sending that guy Nothing But Cakes.
Oh
gift
my God!
card.
Someone's about to win something. Look out!
I also sent him some other stuff too.
Okay.
I hope he likes it. I'll send somebody a gift of something in my office if they can tell me, if they can guess within 2 points what Jesse Winker's batting average was in Louisville, his last season in Louisville.
So they have to guess right now in the chat?
Yeah, in the chat. If you can guess within 2 points of what Jesse Winker's batting average was his last year in the minors.
Okay.
I will send you something from my office.
So while you guys are Googling that and then entering it into the
oh yeah, they can Google
the chat. Yeah, well, what I was thinking is we should do a
Oh, this contest is off.
No, I like it because it makes so look. It's not cheat. I mean, it is cheating, but it means they're paying attention to the stream, which is what we want. So Sam said 321.
People are guessing.
Sam said 321. Derek said 322.
Okay. How should I do it? Should I wait for everybody to take a guess?
No. The first person who got it right.
Sports cards in Zard's TV.
Okay, so sports cards. You can email me or hit Dallas up on Twitter, and he's gonna send you something.
Please don't contact me on Twitter.
I was thinking though we could do trivia. We could during the live streams, like you could do baseball card trivia, and then like we could score it. Like maybe do 5 questions, and then like the winner could win something. You know what I mean?
Sports cards. I love that idea. Sports cards. You were 1 point off. It was 314.
And you had to be within 2 points off. So sports cards. Congratulations
so he gets
on
it.
that.
So,
I don't know what you're gonna win. It's probably that TV in the background. Dallas will have to bubble wrap it.
Wait a minute.
Get it out.
What? No.
What did you say you were gonna give away?
I just said something from my office.
Okay.
I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I have no idea. I have a bunch of baseball cards in here that are probably worthless. I have some Zycam.
Give him something good. Don't send him Zycam. He doesn't want that.
People need Zycam. It's selling out.
I know, but like that's not a fun thing to win.
I have an extra square.
Look at there's like 12 people answering. Baseball. I think we do like card trivia. Like you come up. See,
we have to wait though. Then in the chat,
it doesn't matter because that means people are paying attention. So you have like a question and you ask it. Like we don't tell people during the chat when it's going to be. Like I'll just be like Dallas question 1, and then you do it, and then the first 3 people to get it right. Maybe you get like 3 points if you're the first, second 2 if you're the second, and then we tally it. And at the end of the night. Then it makes people engaged, and like we're having a talkschromies meeting right here on the live stream. Sorry.
Are you gonna get a vasectomy? Hey, sports cards in Zard's TV. What's your favorite baseball team?
While sports cards,
Max.
We are gonna go live on Wednesday with Series 1 with a jumbo. It might just be me. Dallas is like, I don't know. I have a meeting, but hopefully I'll have everyone. I might not have anyone, but it doesn't matter. No matter what, as long as I get the box on Wednesday, which Blowout told me I'm supposed to.
Oh, Dodgers!
Oh, man. Dallas burns every Dodger card he gets. We'll be live on Wednesday, so please come and hang out. Probably 9 o'clock when our kids are asleep. So I don't think that's complicated enough, Taji. Look, man, we're trying to make it fun. I want to let people win things. And by the way, the dude who won the Acuna, is radio silence. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna end up giving that card away on Wednesday. Again, I'm gonna have to redraw.
You give me the Acuna and I'll figure out what to do with it.
No. That's our show. This was very last minute, but it was all because you guys are awesome and wanted to hang out. And honestly, what was I going to do? Finally start watching that Beatles documentary? This was way better. The Torkelson card is huge.
I'm going to send that sports cards guy nothing but Giants cards.
He likes Acuna. He wants the Acuna card. Okay, so Wednesday night, Series 1 live, and then the next video will probably come out the week after that, or maybe the week after that. Fantasy baseball cards, Max. As long as there's baseball, we will play fantasy baseball cards, and that will happen. Please let it happen. All right, Dallas.
All right, buddy.
You want to go play MLB The Show?
Oh, don't even, man.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Seriously, you guys are the best, and I look forward to doing this again soon. Dallas, any final thoughts?
I'm just